Hi, everyone. I'm Evelyn Prim, the communications coordinator for the city, and I am here today with Zach Blodgett. Zach is the Deputy Director of the Department of Public Works, and he is going to run through the capital fund budget for the Public Works Department. So I'm going to share our screen and we will get right to it. Perfect. All right, take it away.
Thanks, Evelyn. Again, my name is Zach Blodgett. I work for the Department of Public Works, and I'm the Deputy Director. For this presentation for capital, it includes police, fire, parks, recreation, finance, cemetery, and public works requests. In this presentation, we'll give you an introduction to how the capital improvement plan is funded. We will go over the budget, provide a detail of the core services in FY25, go over services and constraints, then move into challenges and opportunities, and we will end with the community and strategic plan contribution. As you can see here, the capital improvement plan is funded through infrastructure and equipment. Here is the budget summary. So in FY25, you can see that we have $2.4 million that is going towards the capital fund. Of that $2.4 million, $1.1 million is going towards the debt service, with 1.3 going towards annual capital and equipment. Annual capital is used for projects and infrastructure improvements. This is an increase of approximately $250,000 from the previous year. Next, I will talk about the core services in FY25 that are in the budget. As you can see, we have $30,000 to resurface the tennis court for recreation. There's $25,000 to address a cemetery slope failure, $30,000 to redo house siding and lead remediation at the parks, $10,000 for large park improvements, $658,000 going towards street paving, $94,000 in stormwater, which will go towards the stump dump compliance and a match for the Granite Street culvert lining project, $13,000 towards the Berry Street connector, and $20,000 in a grant match to perform a LiDAR inspection. As you can see, this totals out to $880,000 worth of infrastructure or project improvements. Next, we'll go over the equipment. Here you'll see that we have $50,000 allocated for fire. We have $10,000 for a cemetery truck. We have $50,000 for finance upgrades to our budgeting software. Here we're going to go over the core services in FY25 that are related to equipment. As you can see, there's $50,000 that will go towards a fire truck replacement, $10,000 towards the replacement of a cemetery truck, $50,000 for financial and software improvements, and two 550s for the sum of $155,000 and a wing truck for $150,000. That represents a total of $415,000. Here we'll go over the services and constraints. As you can see, in FY25, the infrastructure or project-related requests totaled $2.2 million. Of that, we had to cut $1.3 million out, leaving $880,000 to go towards projects. On the equipment side of things, we had $1.6 million in equipment requests. We had to cut out $1.2 million, leaving $415,000 towards equipment. As a total, we had $3.8 million in requests. We had to cut out $2.5 million, and that left us with approximately $1.3 million for both projects and equipment. Some of the challenges and opportunities that we face over the next year. The first challenge is an underfunded paving program. As we've talked about, we need approximately $1 million annually. And our opportunity to address this challenge is to conduct a LiDAR inspection so that we have a good assessment of our pavement condition index. The next challenge is underfunded equipment. And the opportunity to improve this is to utilize Asset Essentials to develop a full asset management plan for all departments and not just Public Works. And lastly, deferred equipment and projects is our last challenge. And one of our opportunities is the development of a stormwater utility to address those needs. How we tie back to the community and strategic plan contribution is through building and maintaining sustainable infrastructure. For that, strategic plan, we will be focusing on flood rebuilds, which is funded through FEMA funding assistance. As stated, we have major infrastructure needs, and this year we were able to increase our paving allotment to $650,000. And lastly is emerging infrastructure needs, and we will be conducting both a LiDAR inspection of our sidewalks, paved streets and trees, and the development of a stormwater utility. All right, thank you for taking the time to watch this video. If you have any questions, you can reach out to Kurt Modica, who's the Director of Public Works, at the contact information listed below.
Thanks so much, Zach. So as the timeline shows, we have 2 public hearings on the budget coming up in January. The first is on the 10th, and then the last is on the 24th. And details and how to attend those meetings is on our website in the Agenda Center. And so please check out the rest of the videos on our playlist here. There is a few more on DPW related items, so stay tuned for those. Thanks again for watching.